Call to order, Bedford Township Planning Commission regular meeting, June 27th, 2018. You could all stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Steffen, could you please take the roll?
Mr. Frederick.
Present.
Mr. Zybeck.
Present.
Mr. Jenks is excused. Mr. Garver. Here. Steffen is present. Mr. Fritz.
Here.
Mr. Anger.
Here.
My apologies.
All right. I will entertain a motion to approve the agenda if there's no changes that needed to be.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Next, I will entertain a motion to approve the minutes of anyone that was here for the last meeting.
Mr. Chairman, I move approval of the minutes of the June 13, 2018 meeting of the Bedford Township Planning Commission and waive the reading thereof.
Support.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next, we move to public comment. This is for anyone that would like to make any comment. If you would like to, come to the podium. If no one would like to make any comment this time, we'll move on to old business, which is a request for final site plan approval for break room addition to the recently approved site plan for G&J Holdings LLC, Toledo Steel Supply on parcel number 5802-101-00211, otherwise known as 222 Lavoie Road, Erie, Michigan 48133. Karen, can you give us a breakdown?
Yes. The Planning Commission granted final site plan approval on this project on April 25th, 2018. But during Dennis Kohler's building permit review, it was discovered the approved site plan did not include the 53 by 25 or 1,325 square foot break room addition proposed to the east side of the existing building. It should be noted that while not identified on the most recent site plan submitted for approval, the break room was identified on the site plan as future development when the previous addition was approved on August 24th, 2016. The ordinance allows up to 1,000 square foot addition or not more than 10% of the existing building size, whichever is less, without the requirement of site plan approval. The proposed break room consists of a 1,325 square foot addition, thus requiring site plan approval. The amended site plan was reviewed by the Monroe County Drain Commission, and an email was received on June 11, 2018, stating the addition was accounted for and the storm sewer and detention pond calculations stand approved as previously submitted. The fire department stated the amended site plan to include the 1,325 square foot addition meets the intent of the code of the International Fire Code. As well, Mark Matthey of Manic Smith Group stated in a phone message that there is no need for further review of the site plan as both the Monroe County Drain Commission and the fire department have approved the addition with respect to drainage and the fire code requirements. While an approval of the amended site plan does not require any additional stipulations for approval, any motion should include the stipulations of the original approval as stated in the Planning Commission minutes of April 25th, 2018, and we did include those in the packet for your reference.
Thank you, Karen. Are you the representative for Toledo Steel?
I am Kevin Romanco Building Company. I'm a representative for Toledo Steel.
Perfect, thank you. Is there anything you'd like to add that Karen didn't hit on?
Nope.
I don't think for me, it doesn't make much difference to the final site. I think it is a nice addition to have a nice break room for your employees, so. Karen, we are one member short. Do I need to, still need a full, or a majority, so, just to let you know, we do have one member short today, so we still need a full majority to approve it. Would you like to move forward?
Please proceed.
Thank you. Any questions or comments? I'm willing to entertain a motion if someone would like to.
I'll make a motion that, of the final site approval for the break room addition, the recently approved site plan for J&G Holdings LLC, Toledo Steel, at the address of 222 Lavoy Road, Erie, Michigan. And this is contingent on the stipulations of the original approval as stated in the PC minutes of April 25th, 2018 are carried out.
Second, and we have support, so take roll.
Stefan, yes. Mr. Garver?
Yes.
Mr. Frederick?
Aye.
Mr. Zybeck?
Aye.
Mr. Fritz?
Aye.
And Mr. Anger?
Yes. Motion carried.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Have
you.
a good evening.
You too.
You too.
Next on the agenda is some new business. Request for recommendation for tentative preliminary plat approval for Waterford Plat 3 on a portion of parcel number 5802-020-14730-2798 West Dean Road between Secor and Douglas Roads. Karen, can you give us a breakdown of this one?
Yes, again, this application is for tentative preliminary plat for Waterford Plat 3. Decker Building Company is the applicant. They are also the owners. The engineer is ESA Greg Guderis. It is for a portion of property 5802-020-14730. It is currently zoned RT, two-family residential with proposed single-family residential use. This request is for tentative preliminary plat approval consisting of 9 additional lots with 8 additional homes for Waterford Plat 3, a single-family residential development in an RT two-family residential zoning district. Plat 3 will complete the proposed Waterford subdivision development with a cul-de-sac design. The subject parcel intended to accommodate Plat 3 consists of approximately 5.149 acres, has frontage on Dean Road, and contains an existing home. While the property is RT two-family residential zone, single-family residential development is permitted by ordinance. When one-family detached dwellings are erected within an RT two-family residential zoning district, the standards of the Schedule of Regulations applicable to the R3 one-family zoning district shall apply as the minimum standards. Therefore, the minimum setbacks allowed are 25 feet front yard setback, 35-foot rear yard setback, and a minimum of 5 feet, or a total of 15 feet for the side yard setbacks. I'm going to give a history. I'm not going to give a detailed history, but I'm going to still quite lengthy because this development has been ongoing. There's a lengthy history with this development where this site analysis does not include a detailed description. Should you wish to review previous documents, please contact the Planning Department and archive files will be pulled. Therefore, the following briefly describes the timeline and actions that have taken place. In May 1999, tentative preliminary plat for Plat 2 and 3 was approved by the Township Board, and Bendigo Lane was to be extended east and south and connected to Dean Road. In April 2000, final preliminary plat was granted for Plat 2, and Plat 3 was not considered at that time. June 25th, 2003, tentative preliminary plat for Plat 3 was reapproved by the Planning Commission, with the Township Board reapproving the tentative preliminary Plat 3 on July 15th, 2003. On January 28, 2015, the Planning Commission considered a tentative preliminary plat for Waterford Plat 3, which was significantly different from the 2003 plat submittal. The plat no longer showed a connection to Dean Road. All approvals were received in letters from the Monroe County Drain Commission, Road Commission, Manikin Smith Group, and the Fire Department. The wetland mitigation plan was being prepared to be submitted to MDEQ. The Planning Commission recommended the Township Board approve Plat 3 tentative preliminary plat, as all reviews and approvals were received. At that time, the Planning Commission requested an alternative entrance to be constructed as a construction route to be utilized during development. February 17, 2015, the Township Board considered tentative preliminary plat for Waterford Plat 3. Comments were heard from the public, and the Township Board tabled the approval of the tentative preliminary plat until further information could be provided. The Fire Department further reviewed the plat, and it was determined any additional homes must be residentially sprinkled if a second entrance is not provided, per the International Fire Code 2012. The plat was then forwarded to the Pogemeyer Design Group for review. I did include that just for historical purposes, for information for you. It went back to the Township Board on April 21st, 2015, where it was determined the plat should be sent back to the Planning Commission for further review after receiving a recommendation from the Pogemeyer Design Group. On May 21, 2015, a revised tentative preliminary plat was submitted to the Planning Department that showed a shorter cul-de-sac with 5 additional lots. That also did include the one existing home. Due to the reduced number of lots, the plat was sent to planner Lucy Fortin of the Manikin Smith Group for review. On June 10, 2015, Ms. Fortin's review letter was received. June 24, 2015, the Planning Commission recommended to have approved the tentative preliminary plat conditioned upon addressing all outlined issues in the Monroe County Road Commission, Drain Commission, Manikin Smith Group, Bedford Township Fire Department review letters, and submittal to the MDEQ must be made and approved. On July 21, 2015, the Township approved the tentative preliminary plat with conditions. It should be noted that a submittal for final preliminary plat approval was never submitted for consideration. While consideration for approval is based on all submitted review letters and materials, it should be noted that since the July 21, 2015 tentative preliminary plat approval, the Township Board adopted the International Fire Code 2015, where on a public road with fire hydrants in accordance with Appendix C, the number of dwelling units exceeding 100 will require 2 separate and approved fire apparatus access roads. The proposed development will not exceed 100 dwelling units. On February 26, 2018, the tentative preliminary plat, as described above in plat description, was submitted for consideration. Approval letters have been received from the Monroe County Drain Commission on March 20, 2018, Monroe County Drain Commission, May 23, 2018, Fire Department, June 4, 2018, Manikin Smith Group, 6/7/18, and the Michigan Department of Environmental Quality has conducted a Level 3 wetland identification review of approximately 8 acres of the property, determining approximately 1.85 acres of the wetlands are regulated by the MDEQ. We did include that in your packet as well. The following should be considered if tentative preliminary plat approval is recommended. Any and all issues outlined in the Road Commission, Drain Commission, Monroe County, or Manikin Smith Group, Bedford Township Fire Department, and MDEQ review letters shall be addressed.
Thank you, Karen. Is there anybody here that would like to speak on behalf? If you could just state your name and address.
Bill Decker Jr., 2798 Dean Road.
Thank you. Is there anything you'd like to add to what Karen read?
No, she did pretty well, gives it a pretty well timeline. And I can answer any questions if you have.
Thank you. Yes.
Bill, this development's old, now it's getting a beard on it. This and Adler Road and a couple others are being resuscitated now, so. I have no comments, I know where this is.
I drove through the subdivision, and it's beautiful homes back there. It's been done very nicely. Yes.
Mr. Chairman, I move the Planning Commission recommend tentative preliminary plat approval for Waterford Plat 3 on a portion of parcel number 5802-020-14730, address of 2798 Dean Road, provided the issues noted in letters from the Monroe County Road Commission dated 3/20/18, Monroe County Drain Commission dated 5/23/18, Bedford Fire Department letter dated 6/4/18, and MDEQ review letter regarding 1.85 acres of wetland regulated by MDEQ. The Manikin Smith letter dated 6/7/18 be addressed by the petitioner, and also compliance with R3 zoning setbacks as the zoning currently is RT. That's my motion.
Before I get support, I just let you know we are one member short, so you still need a majority.
Please proceed.
Thank you.
Support. Mr. Frederick.
Aye.
Stefan, yes. Mr. Zybeck?
Yes.
Mr. Garber?
Yes.
Mr. Fritz?
Yes.
Mr. Anger?
Yes. Motion approved.
Thank you.
Yes.
At this time, we can, if anyone would like to come from the audience to have public comment. If there's nobody, we will move on to,
With their cards in.
we will move on to new information from Karen.
Nothing at this time.
Any commission or staff comment?
I pass.
Since 4th of July is coming up, just make sure everyone has a nice, safe holiday. If there's nothing else, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn?
Support.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion adjourned. Meeting adjourned.